Welcome. We are here to talk about the importance of media literacy in the process of decision making, sorry, and especially the role of school in promoting media literacy and the creation of critical thinkers. You have been discussing these topics. What are your opinion on this? We can start by you, Guilherme. You are Portuguese.
Well, as we discussed in group, we came to the conclusion that the best way to educate people in policy is by having a special subject at school for people to learn a bit more about the political parties and how politics work in general.
Okay. Domitiani,
Yes,
you're from Italy.
yes,
Um, the creation of this subject, it's an idea you agree with.
yes, I agree because I think that where people are child, they can understand maybe better than when we are grow. And I think that this could create a society who can elaborate information different from the mass. For example, now we create our our I don't know how can I
Our
explain
our
this.
knowledge, our
Yes,
our opinions.
yes, between media, social media, and the journal. Maybe if we can teach to the young people to create they they method to understand which information are correct, we create a society different like this society.
Very good, very well. We have Eli from Lithuania here also. In your opinion, what kind of tools would be useful in school and in the education system to help young people
I think
to understand a little bit more about media literacy
I
and
think
the problems? Sorry,
it's
and the
alright.
problems of disinformation.
To be honest, I think Yarmo was right to create a subject for the young people to teach them from the ground up to how to conclude if information is valid. Check the source. Check who is behind the website, who is posting that article. Is the facts are correct? It's really important because especially nowadays when we are kind of controlled by the our phones and media and WhatsApp, all apps are like just constantly giving us information, and you are not sure what to believe or not. So you really need to learn how to be critical thinking and to not slip on fake news because as far as more and more the in artificial intelligence and in general all devices are expanding and advancing, it will be harder and harder to understand where is the truth, where is the lie. So yeah, I think it's important to be aware and teach our kids and children to think critically, check the facts, check the source, and yeah.
If teaching young people about media literacy is a challenge, in my opinion, teaching this kind of subject to older people are a challenge even greater. So, for you, in your opinion, what can we do to uh, promote media literacy in the older generations?
That's a hard one question because I think everyone has a granny who just reads one newspaper and says that's right and you are wrong. So yeah, it's a hard one to be honest. I'm not sure how to
But
answer it.
probably that granny you are describing grow believing in that newspaper. So she really thinks that that is the truth. How can we approach them and teach them between commas um, to be more careful and to not to trust every information they read, they view.
True. I think we would need to like show them facts. Let's take the some article wrote about the one of the something happened, like let's say, and we take other few papers and we show them that they write differently about the same topic, and after that let's help them to like collect the facts, how we can decide. It's hard, but I'm not sure if it would work, but it's worth trying to just to showing one case and different sources of information that they provide information differently. And after that, like if they know how to use computer, maybe just to show how to Google the source, the page, what who posted the post. So yeah, it's a good question, and we would need to think about it a bit more.
And also because commonly the older generations doesn't consume information as we do. Some of them have their smartphones. Some of them also are present in social media, but there are a lot that watch TV and read the old newspaper, as you're saying. For that group of people, what you think are the strategies to reach them?
You mean to the young people?
Not the young people, the elders. The elders who are not so present in the internet and in the platforms we young people use nowadays. For them, what can we do?
I think that, for example, this experience is a good experience because we have the possibility to talk about, and this is the thing that I think that we have to do. For example, if we go out with our friends and we have an opinion, we should explain this to our friends or anyway talk about
Yes, but
this.
imagine. Sorry for interrupting
Yes.
you. Imagine one relative of yours, something from your family,
Yes.
uh, your grandmother, your grandfather, someone older than you.
Yeah.
How can you reach them and make them learn about this kind of stuff?
Um, Good question. Yes. I can tell them about how I can create my opinion. I can make they see some videos or suggest them with a book.
Okay. It's important to reach more and more people and to share good examples and good practices, um, but not to become a propaganda. So be careful not to become a propaganda. Uh, what can we do to avoid that?
So, as you were saying, as for elder people, well, I think of the elder people as like a puzzle. Imagine when we are younger, we're still puzzling things together to get everything correct, and we have a big advantage that the older people don't have. We have our parents to teach us something. Imagine we go to a cafe and we do something that we should not, and our parents say, "Oh, don't do that." They tell us how to act, and they teach us different things that we will puzzle together, and later on, we will be able to use them. Um, well, the elder people don't have that advantage, so it's really difficult to find an answer to this question. It's really difficult to have a specific problem solver here, but I think um, to teach them to how to use the modern technology and really integrate them into today's society would really help, because if someone creates an app, for example, that's quick and easy to learn and to access information, it will be pretty useful for them and for us also, the younger generation, because we are already
Yes,
used
and
to
then
the
perhaps
technology.
promote
Yeah.
cross-generation
Yeah.
conversations. Uh, Grandchildren help
Yes.
to make grandchildren to help their grandparents, for example, or for example, also make some pupils, some students some students in a school to prepare something to present
So
to
a
their
mentorship,
teachers.
like a
Yes,
mentorship, right?
yes.
But to be honest, on this topic, like when you mentorship, like mentorship used to be like older people teach younger people, and a lot of like older people are that
That is
mindset.
not
I
compulsory.
grew up and I know everything, and why some kid is saying me how to think and what to believe in? It would be hard, but it would be worth trying.
Times are changing.
Yeah.
These are obviously complex questions, but I think just thinking about them, it's a huge step for us all. Thank you very much.
Thank you for
Thanks.
Thank
having.
you.